How can you learn anything faster? Let's find out. So I'm going to share with you 5 proven methods how you can literally learn any skill, any language, any method, anything you want to learn really, and learn it much, much faster. And me personally, I first discovered these 5 proven methods when I was young, when I was still in school. And I gotta tell you about myself that I used to be not very good in English. In fact, I was one of the worst students in my English class. And my goal though was to become an international businessman, even from a young age. And so I had to find a way to learn English much, much faster than anybody else. So when I discovered these 5 proven methods, my results just skyrocketed. From being the worst student, I became the A student, the best student actually in my class within just 2.5 years. So if I can do it, you definitely can do it. I've used these 5 proven methods for virtually anything that I've learned, from public speaking to training skills, leadership skills, how to start your business. Yeah, they're proven methods how you can learn faster. So let me share them with you now. So first though, you gotta determine, what do you want to learn? So what do you want to learn? Ask yourself, do you want to learn a skill? Do you want a language, a method, whatever it is? Comment it below one time. What is it that you most want to learn? Method number 1, total immersion. Now what do I mean by total immersion? Well, you gotta immerse yourself into the material, into the skill. Yeah, really set up your life and your career in a way that you spend as much time as possible on that new skill or that new language that you want to learn. Now for language learning, the easiest way for total immersion is to simply go to the country where you want to learn the language in. That is by far the easiest way. Yeah, by far the fastest way. What else can you do? You can join groups, you can learn with other people. Yeah, but you got to immerse yourself into the material. You got to invest a big amount of your time into that skill. And that way, basically, you can learn it so much more quicker. Method number 2, use brain-friendly techniques. Now, this is a term that's especially popular in Germany, where of course I'm originally from. And brain-friendly techniques are things like using mind maps, to summarize what you learn, using more colors because they stimulate the brain in a better way so you can remember things more easily, most important things. They include things like teaching somebody else. Imagine while you're learning it, you're going to teach these methods to somebody else. Let's say you're going to learn basketball, you know how to shoot a 3-pointer. And you're not just learn it for yourself. No, imagine yourself teaching somebody else how to shoot a 3-pointer the same way that you have learned it. These brain-friendly techniques, they help a lot. Method number 3, add what I call TEPE. T-E-P-E, TEPE. Now what does TEPE stand for? T stands for things, E stands for events, P stands for people, and E stands for emotions. So think about to your learning, it doesn't matter what you're learning. How can you add things? How can you add events? How can you add people and emotions? Okay, so for example, in language, you learn the word water, in a different language. Like in Korean, it's mul. It's good to have the bottle, the physical thing with you. If you can add events to it, where things, people, surroundings, visual stimuli is involved, you learn even faster. If you add people, the more people, sometimes the better. Sometimes all you need is one person. Yeah, in my case, I got a learning partner from Australia. She wanted to learn German back then. I want to learn English. Perfect match made in heaven. Okay, and lastly, of course, and that's the ultimate one, is emotion. How can you add emotion to your learning? How can you add emotion to your learning? Because ultimately, emotion is what we learn the most with. Whatever we attach emotion to, it's really hardwired in our brain. So think about how can you add emotion to whatever skill it is that you want to learn. And method number four, a huge one. Yeah, it's really huge. Repeat your learning before you go to sleep and after you wake up. Now, why is that such a big tip? Because very simple, your subconscious mind, when is it most open? When is the door to your subconscious mind unlocked and open? It's in the first 45 minutes in the morning, and it's in the last 45 minutes at night. Whatever we, get influenced by in those periods, in those times, we learn much faster. They leave a much, much deeper impression on us. So for your learning as well, it's always good to repeat it just after you wake up and just before you go to sleep. And number 5, and of course this is the ultimate killer method, if you want to call it that, find a mentor. Find a mentor who already has the skill that you want to learn the most. In my case, language learning, I made a friend from the USA, and I had the virtual friend who I would talk to on the phone as well, from Australia, and I would chat online basically as well. But find a mentor, presentation skills, I found a mentor. Training skills, I found a mentor. Leadership skills, I found a mentor. Entrepreneurship, I have many mentors actually. So for you as well, whatever skill you want to learn, you will greatly improve it if you have somebody who has already done it, if you have somebody who's already good at it. So comment below one time, what do you want to learn and how are you going to apply these 5 methods? If you haven't done it yet, hit the subscribe button. Lots of great videos coming up. Click like if you liked it. And most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.